Welcome to Machine Solutions, your window into the powerful, fascinating world of modern wood processing. In this video, we'll take you on a journey that begins deep in the forest and ends at the lumberyard. You'll see how raw logs are harvested, sorted, cut, and packaged into the lumber that builds our homes, furniture, and everyday structures. The footage comes from Mendes Máquinas, a channel known for showcasing some of the most advanced logging and sawmill technologies in the world. These aren't just ordinary machines. They are smart, efficient systems designed to maximize productivity while reducing waste. We'll start by exploring what happens after the logs arrive at the mill, how they're sorted and prepared for processing. Then, we'll follow the boards through precision cutting, packaging, and repacking systems. And finally, we'll return to the forest to see how the wood is harvested and brought here in the first place. This is the story of wood, from the forest to the factory. Once the timber is delivered to the sawmill, the production process begins with sorting the logs. This is one of the most crucial steps because it determines how efficiently the mill can process the wood and how much usable lumber can be produced from each log. At this stage, logs pass through a specialized system like the NorthSaw sorting line, designed to handle large volumes of timber quickly and accurately. Each log is automatically measured for length and diameter. Sophisticated scanners and sensors identify its characteristics, including straightness, thickness, and surface quality. The system then classifies the logs into different categories based on their size and quality. High-quality logs are separated for premium products like construction beams or furniture-grade boards. Smaller or less uniform logs are directed to lines designed for other types of products. Efficient sorting ensures that every piece of wood is used in the best possible way, minimizing waste. It also helps optimize the cutting patterns later in the process, improving overall yield. Modern log sorting systems, like the one we're seeing here, use conveyor belts, lifting arms, and smart software to keep the line running smoothly. Operators oversee the process from a control room, ensuring everything stays efficient and safe. For sawmills, this stage is the heartbeat of the operation. A smooth sorting system keeps the entire plant running at maximum capacity, whether processing hundreds or thousands of logs a day. It's not just about speed, it's about precision and planning for the steps that come next. After the logs are debarked and sawn into boards, the next step is separating the boards efficiently. Here, the NorthSaw 2-channel board separator comes into action. This machine is designed to handle a constant flow of boards coming off the saw line. It carefully aligns and separates them into organized streams, making it easier to sort and stack them for further processing. The system uses a combination of rollers, pushers, and smart controls to guide each board to its proper position. By automating this step, sawmills can reduce the need for heavy manual labor and significantly increase the speed of production. What might have taken hours by hand can now be done in minutes with incredible accuracy. This efficiency doesn't just save time, it keeps the plant operating continuously with less downtime and lower costs. For lumber producers, this kind of technology is a game changer, ensuring boards are moved through the plant quickly and consistently, ready for the next step. Once the boards are sorted and separated, they need to be packaged into neat, uniform bundles. This is where the vertical bundle forming machine, sometimes called the Paternoster system, takes over. This clever machine stacks the planed boards in perfectly aligned layers. By lifting and lowering the boards vertically, it forms stable, compact bundles that are easy to transport and store. The process is fully automated, which ensures consistency in bundle size and structure. This makes handling the wood easier in the warehouse and during shipping. For sawmills that handle large volumes of lumber, this kind of packaging system is essential. It's efficient, it saves manpower, and it creates clean, professional-looking bundles that are ready for delivery. After initial packaging, lumber often goes through a repackaging line. This step is especially common for companies that export their products or serve different customers with specific requirements. Here, the bundles are reopened and the boards are reorganized, sorted by dimensions, moisture levels, or surface quality. This ensures each shipment meets exact specifications. The automated line uses conveyor belts and mechanical arms to separate, realign, and rebundle the wood with minimal manual handling. The system is designed for precision and speed, allowing the mill to prepare multiple orders simultaneously. Efficient repackaging not only improves product quality, but also reduces shipping costs and protects the lumber during long-distance transport. For the industry, this stage represents how far modern wood processing has come, combining traditional woodworking knowledge with high-tech machinery. The result is high-quality lumber that can be shipped to construction sites, furniture makers, or manufacturers around the world. Of course, all this work in the factory depends on one thing: a steady supply of raw timber. That brings us to the forest, where the journey begins. Here we see the Ponsse Ergo 8WC4487, a modern, powerful harvester built for efficiency and precision. Instead of traditional chainsaws, these machines can fell, limb, and cut trees into logs in a single pass. The operator sits inside a climate-controlled cabin, using joystick controls to maneuver the harvester head. The machine grips the tree, cuts it cleanly at the base, and processes it within seconds. Thanks to onboard computers, each log can be cut to the exact length needed for the mill. This reduces waste and ensures that the timber fits perfectly into the sorting systems we saw earlier. This kind of technology allows forestry operations to harvest more wood in less time, with less labor and increased safety. It's a crucial part of the supply chain that keeps sawmills running day after day. Once the trees have been felled and cut into logs, they need to be transported from the forest to the mill. That's where forwarders like the Ponsse Elk come into play. This specialized machine is built to carry heavy loads over challenging terrain, including soft, wet ground like moors and swamps. With its powerful engine and large tires, it can move tons of timber while minimizing damage to the forest floor. The logs are carefully stacked on its load area and carried to the nearest loading point, where trucks will transport them to the sawmill. This step is vital to keeping the production line supplied. Without efficient harvesting and transportation, the high-speed systems at the mill would have nothing to process. And that's the full journey, from the forest to the factory. Modern sawmills and logging equipment work together like a finely tuned engine, transforming raw timber into the lumber that shapes our world. Thank you for watching Machine Solutions. If you enjoyed this look behind the scenes of wood production, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing industrial technology videos.